From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave Media production.
What's up, world? What's going on? It's the one and only Pop DBIC, the Primetime Capper, and this is the PrimeTimeAngles Live on IG. And boy, oh boy, you already know this is the premier sports betting show. Man, I'm telling you, last night was pretty damn good, to be honest with you guys. It was a damn good night last night, and I felt real good about it, man. I felt like we were able to get a lot of But yeah, man, we conference bets list, man. We went absolutely crazy with those last night, man. We did an excellent job with that. We went crazy. ACC lost one game yesterday in the ACC. Lost no games in the American Conference last night. So pretty much we're sitting pretty this morning, man. So pretty much hopefully everything works out for the rest of the day for us and we get ourselves some pretty good wins. Big Illinois win yesterday, upset. Also got the Colorado game home yesterday as well too. Auburn last night. I mean, not Auburn, but the South Carolina game. Oh, my OMG. That was one of the ones that you say to yourself, well, I wish we could have that one back. You know what I mean? So pretty much, man, at the end of the day, that one was one that kind of didn't go our way. But you know what? We were dealing with Lane Kiffin in that situation. So, you know what? If we would have had Ole Miss last night, he would have figured out a way to help South Carolina cover. Since we had South Carolina last night, he wanted to do everything possible to cover. So it's obvious that Lane Kiffin must be doing some extracurricular activities in some of these games, man. So it is what it is at the end of the day. But pretty much I'm trying to wait for you guys to pile up on in here real quick before I get started because I don't want anybody saying, can you go back and all that good stuff. But, man, all in all, I think that the bets list did very well this weekend. It's been one of the better bets lists over the last few weeks. I'll be honest, bets list has been kind of evened out. But yesterday, if you played most of those games, you killed it yesterday. And, pretty much it sucks that we had a lot of games that got pushed back or canceled or something of that nature just because, last minute things like that. So, the list wasn't all the way correct, because we didn't have all the exact games there. We had games that were supposed to go on that didn't go on. So, it is what it is. But pretty much I'm going to jump into this right now because, it takes forever to get this stuff edited out. So let me go ahead and get you guys situated, started. And let's go and get into this DFS team first. And the DFS squad is going to be a good one today. I like it. It's going to be Derek Carr as our starting quarterback today. I like Derek Carr here because Derek Carr always tears up the Broncos. Like, he had some of his best games against the Broncos at home. If you guys go back and look at the stats and the records and things like that, Derek Carr should be really good for us today in this game. So pretty much I'm circling Derek Carr to have a hell of a game today, get his guys involved. And then you know what? I know I didn't put him on as a starting receiver today, but you guys might want to take a look at Nelson Aguilar today as well too, especially the guys that are in the leagues and everything like that with their buddies and things like that. You might want to pick him up from the waiver wire because he seems to be one of Derek Carr's favorite deep ball targets as well. Everybody would think it's Henry Ruggs, but the guy that gets actually gets the looks is going to be Nelson Aguilar. And Nelson Aguilar hasn't done anything but catch the damn ball. Now, so it's pretty funny that the Philly fan that was talking all that head last year, he feels pretty stupid now. It's just that pretty much it's an NFL player, bro, and they'll make the adjustments. They'll figure it out, But it is what it is. Those slight burns and everything like that. So we got Derek Carr. He's our starting quarterback today. James Conner, I expect him to have a pretty good game today. I expect him to get at least 20 to 25 carries today and make something out of it as well, too. That he should be very productive in this game. I don't think Big Ben is going to be doing so much because he's a little out of it. You know, they said that he was supposed to have COVID and everything like that, and I think it usually takes these guys about a week or two to recover. As you guys can see, it pretty much did. It's now catching up with the Titans a little bit. They lost the last 3 out of 4 games. So, you know, you got to take this virus very seriously and with some of these teams when they get it, because you notice that when these teams lose, they lose pretty bad when they have these little issues and everything like that at the within the week and everything like that. So keep your eye on that. Keep your eyes on those situations, man. So James Conner should be huge today. DJ Dallas, I know this is a surprise, but I think DJ Dallas has been getting so much of the workload, especially around what we like to call the green zone. So I think that today they're gonna do the same exact thing they've been doing with him. So I'm gonna go ahead and take DJ Dallas today on the squad. He's cheap too, so it works out. Hopefully he can get us a touchdown or 2 today. And then we got Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs, I expect a big game against Arizona for him today. Seriously, like a monster game from him against Arizona. Arizona's secondary is a little overrated. They showed that last week, and I think that Stephon Diggs can have an even bigger game, because what really did Miami have at receiver for him last week? They had pretty much average receivers out there killing it against supposedly supposedly with a pretty good defense and everything like that. The kid, it's all good. You in here today? Sunday, that's the day that everybody likes to show up. What you call it? I used to have you guys, but, pretty much we done got back to life. Everybody used to be in here every day, but it's cool. Just make sure you watch the show afterwards, get them YouTube views up and all that good stuff. All right, so we got DK Metcalf, the monster. This boy is a monster at receiver, man. Like, seriously, like, he's like the size. He's like how T.O. was with the size and everything like that. Okay, real quick, we'll talk about it tomorrow. With basketball, it's all about the NFL today. It's all about the NFL today. So pretty much, let's talk the NFL. But the NBA, we got some big news coming. All right, so we got the wide receiver, DK Metcalf, Seahawks. I think, once again, this is going to be a very pivotal player in today's game. And DK Metcalf has just been on fire every week. Like, there's not a week where, Russell's not going to find him for a 40, 50-yard reception that may occur, be a touchdown. You don't know. But, DK Metcalf's such a beast and such an athlete. You got to have him out here. And the return of Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown is monster cheap right now on FanDuel, $6,500. That's a pretty good bargain for a guy that used to go for $9,000 a game. So pretty much Antonio Brown, I think this is the day he has a day with the Bucks. It's been a few weeks now since he's been on the team. He should be able to get into that playbook and know exactly what they need him to do. So pretty much I got Antonio Brown today to be a sneaky little player and possibly get a touchdown today. I think that this is a day where you could get a touchdown because you're going against a team you can score against in the Panthers. And then you have the Browns tight end here, Austin Hooper. I expect him to have a big game today. He's going to be Baker's probably favorite target today, and it should work out like that because you guys got to understand this is going to be one of those good old 3 and out, 3 yards in a cloud of dust games because the weather is terrible in Cleveland right now. The winds are pretty high and everything, so I expect it to be a ground game. And usually when it's a ground game, the receivers that get the most love in that game are going to be the tight ends. So Austin Hooper gets paid a lot of money to catch balls and do spectacular things for the Browns. So I'm betting on that today, that he steps it up big for the Browns today in a pivotal game for the Browns. As I said on NFL Bet Exchange, the Browns are at the crossroads at this moment. So let's see how it shakes out. hopefully everything works out well in that regard as well too. And then we got Chase Claypool today. I like this kid. He kind of slowed down. He kind of simmered down a little bit. They kind of figured out some matchups with him and everything like that. But they really do try to figure out ways to get this kid the ball. So Chase Claypool, hopefully you'll be able to step it up for us today. Have a big day for us, and that's why I'm putting you as the flex. And then I'm putting the Saints defense out here as well too. I just can't trust this Niners offense right now. No Jimmy G, no Kittle. They're just so banged up at the moment. And I know that everybody's like, well, they're gonna have all these days off and blah 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 blah. I think that the Saints are gonna take that momentum from last week into this game because they shut down a way better offense last week, and this week they're not gonna get cocky and cute. They know that they have to take the 49ers very seriously or they can get beat. So I think that they're going to go about it just like they did last week with the defensive scheme and actually be able to have the defense be the star of the show in this one again. So I'm taking the defense with the Saints. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it shakes out. Now let's move on to the bets. The money, and all these are tickets that I have today as well too. So don't act like I'm just giving y'all a parlay. I'm riding on these tickets as well on singles. So I got plus 14 Jags. I talked about that earlier this week on the show. That this one is a good one to have because pretty much the Jaguars have been able to cover high spreads all season. When have you seen them really get blown all the way out, like where they lose like 30-3? You know what I mean? So pretty much we have this in place for, okay, this is, I got to look at this trade, man, in a minute because it looks like Schroeder's on his way to the Lakers. So plus 14 on the Jags. I think this is solid money right here. I think they lose by 10 or less today. They're going to be in this game. They're going to be, and you know what? Their offense is surprisingly pretty damn good as well too. That was shown last week that they can fight, they can figure out ways to get points on the board as well too. So I like it. Plus 14 on the Jags. Let's see how it shakes out. Now the over 51 here with the Broncos and the Raiders. I'm betting on the fact that the Raiders, who are 7-1 against the spread this season, pretty much in their 8 games, they've covered the spread. I mean, they've went over 7 out of 8 times. Now, the Broncos have went over 6 out of 8 times this season. It looks like actually 5 out of 8 times. So, pretty much this game is going to wind up being a very, very intriguing game. And as you guys can see, the Broncos defense has been kind of bad the last 3 weeks as well too. They've been giving up an average of say 24 points or better. So pretty much I think they got 30 scored on them 3 weeks in a row. Even in that game that they won against the Chargers, they still gave up a lot of points in that game. So I'm betting on the fact that the Raiders come in here and do what they've been doing at home. They've went over in each home game this season as well too. So pretty much I'm betting on that fact that the Raiders continue the trend and we get the over 51 here with the Broncos and the Raiders. And I expect a close game here somewhat. But if it's not going to be a close game, it will probably be the Raiders with a one side today, to be honest with you, because I don't see Locke tearing up that Raiders defense like that today. And then we got the Bengals. The Bengals pretty much one of the best covering teams in the league. The Bengals are actually 6-1-1 on the season. So that's pretty crazy because they got the push early in the year against the Chargers. But it all depends on how the line ended. The line ended different ways in different places. Like some people had it as a 2.5. So you could say they're 6-2 regardless of anything. Nobody expected them to cover this game. The only game they really didn't cover in was the game against Baltimore. Baltimore absolutely hosed them. Today they go against the best team in the division, the Steelers, but this rivalry is a little bit different. You know what I mean? And this team's a little bit different now because they've gotten very comfortable with what they have and everything, and they're not worried about making the playoffs right now, but they can play a spoiler today. Now, if you single it up, I would say buy it up. Buy up to the plus 7.5 so you can have that insurance as well too. But I think that though we'll be okay. I think what happens here is the Bengals play a very close game with the Steelers today, and they wind up losing the game by 4 or less points. So there it is. I'm not baiting on an upset today, but I am baiting on pretty much a very, very good game that the Bengals don't lay down in. Okay, so that's the whole thing. Plus 7 on the Bengals today. And then we got the under 49, 49ers Saints. like I said before, I'm betting on the Saints defense today. And so hopefully they go ahead and step it up. We get ourselves a 35-3 win today, or 31-3, something like that with the Saints. They just blow the 49ers right off the field. But that's hopes and wishes. We got to make sure it happens though. But I think it's a strong possibility it can. We just got to see how it goes though. But under 49ers Saints, let's see how it shakes out. And then I don't know why it didn't add here, but I'm gonna go ahead and when I put the video back up, I'll put it in here, because I swear I put it in here right before I clipped the picture and everything like that. Because this is a pick six, and the team that's gonna be in the pick six is gonna be the Patriots. For this one, okay? So pretty much the Patriots are the last team. It's going to be the under 43.5 with the Pats game. And I'm just over here like, damn, how the hell didn't it get in there? So pretty much under 43.5 with the Pats. It's not shown, but that's what the bet is going to be for the primetime pick six, is the Pats under 43.5. And I'll make sure to signal that in there as well too. So pretty much 52-1 on that bad boy. 40 in the Chargers, as you guys know, dog bet of the week. I don't have to go too far in depth into that. So pretty much they are the dog bet of the week. I have this feeling that they're going to bounce back, because a lot of people are going to be in love with the Dolphins today. And usually when you're crushing way too hard on one team, they don't show up for you. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Chargers today, because they've been thrown to the side of the road. Now it's time to go ahead and get back in that car. Now we move forward, and we got ourselves the hold on.
And because Bud's been in.
But hold on. I'll be right. All right. Get this thing right. All right, there it goes. The NFL Dog Pick 4. I love this ticket today. This one right here, and see, there it goes, under 43.5 Ravens Pats. So y'all see it pretty much up though. But man, I'm telling you guys right now, this one is a good ticket. We got the Giants here. I got them upsetting the Eagles today. Yeah, because the Giants is making that move right now. I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants messed around and won the NFC East, because they starting to feel their coach. They starting to feel the mojo a little bit. And you know what? They played against some of the better teams, best teams in the NFL too, to really put themselves in a position to kind of say, hey, we might have a chance at this thing. So I'm taking the Giants with the plus 175 today, because they rolling right now. The Giants covered in their last 5 games as well too. Please note that. And pretty much I'm going to go ahead and ride the hot hand and say the Giants win this game today. I'm taking them with the plus 175. I'm taking Washington as a big upset today as well too. In the game against the I'm taking them in a big upset too in this game against the Lions. But it's always danger when I'm dealing with the Lions and everything like that. So I don't care today. I think that we're good enough to get the money here. So I'm taking a plus 155 with Washington today. And then also, you guys know I love the Bills today in the desert. I think that they're going to go ahead and take care of their business, move on to being 7-2 on the season, and just go from there, because skies is the limit for the Bills. They're literally running away with the AFC East right now. Only competition they got is Miami, but you know what's going to happen with Miami soon. So it's no biggie. But Miami could step it up and figure out and find themselves in the playoffs this season as well too. We do have 8 seeds, it looks like, coming up. So pretty much there it is. We got the Bills money line here, and then we also are going to have the Seahawks plus 120. So there it is, Seahawks. I love the Seahawks today. I think the Seahawks get themselves a big win over at SoFi today. It's very needed as well, too. This team has dropped their last 2 out of 3 games. And, the Rams haven't played anybody that tough in the last few weeks. Yeah, I know they lost to Miami, but they didn't assume that was going to happen when they played against Miami. But, you got to show up on Sundays and everything like that. And they got whooped on against Miami. The defense, special teams, and offense all stepped it up that day. So today, They run into some more issues with the Seahawks, and we go ahead and hopefully the Seahawks go ahead and get us this win. This is a 33-1 ticket, so it looks very hittable in my opinion, to be dead honest with you. So there it is. Those are all our 2 tickets for today, and I have the Sunday night football bets for you as well too. As you guys can see, I already had the Pats. I talked about them on the show. I'm taking the plus 7.5 on the Pats tonight. We're going to take the first half on the Pats as well too. Over 7.5 team total first half, and then I'm going to take the Pats in the first quarter to have a slight lead, okay? I'm not saying that the Pats are going to win the game. That's why I have them on the spread, but I'm just saying, though, can we get an under, and can we get a Pats, and can we get the Pats to cover today? Now, I know everybody's going to be like, man, this is Baltimore, blah, 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 but I don't know if I think the Pats got a little rejuvenated with that 10-point comeback last Monday night. I know it was the Jets, but still, that can change your season. And I know how Cam is. Cam rides off of momentum, so maybe he can take that momentum into today's game and go ahead and sweep the board for us in this spot. So we need a first quarter lead. We need to have at least 10 points, 8 points in the first half, and we need to be down 3 points in the first half, and we need to lose the game by a touchdown, okay? So there it is. But hopefully they go ahead and they get a big win, because I have them on my money line list as well, too, at plus 265. So there it is. We chasing the money tonight, boy. We chasing that plus money. So there it is. I know a lot of people are going to be all over the Ravens. They're giving the Ravens the line that should work out. They're going to make you pay an extra 40 cent, you know what I mean? Instead of minus 110, they're going to make you pay 160 so you can get the minus 6.5. I know how the thinking process of this is going today. So I know it's going to be heavy bets on the Ravens, because the Pats, let's keep it real, people have given up on them. So pretty much this is where we're going. This is what we're going to do. So pretty much all in all, I got 14 bets out there for you guys. And once again, you guys already know with the pick 6, the under 43.5 for the Pats and Ravens game is a part of that ticket as well too, to make it 52-1. I know it doesn't show up on the screen, but I got to go ahead and remind you guys real quick that that's what it's going to be. It's going to be the 52-1. Pats Ravens is going to be that 6 team in there. So there it is. There it is. Now we move on, and we got Del Mar racing today. And in race 5, we got the best value, a horse by the name of She's Devoted, and this is going to be the 6th horse. This is a $59,000 allowance optional claimer. This one is going to be a really good race. It got 9 horses involved, and will be the closeout to the pick 5 as well too. So She's Devoted. This is a really good horse, and this is a really good group. So I expect us to hit the exacta, trifecta, and superfecta when we box this up. Now we got the Bob Hope Stakes, the 2-year-old race, and we're gonna go with the horse that I really do like a lot. And this horse, if he breaks well, nobody's gonna catch him. This is gonna be a horse named Ambivalent. So pretty much, he's going to be able to get us right today. This is one of Doug's horses as well, too. I've won money on the horse a few times, so I know what the horse is capable of doing, and the horse is very impressive. So hopefully he gets in gear today, gets home that check, 100K, the Bob Hope Stakes. And then we have the nightcap, maiden special weight is going to be the key horse, number 2, Velvet, win places show. So pretty much we have the horse here, Velvet, and pretty much top horses are going to be the 2, 5, 10, the 3, and the 1. So that's what we're doing with that group right there. And pretty much let's hopefully see how it shakes out. Just note, in race 9 is all 2-year-olds as well too. So it's another back-to-back baby races. But we got a stakes baby race and a maiden special weight race. And Velvet is a first-timer as well too. So let's hope the first-timer comes through. He has the combo of Pratt and Mandela on the turf, and usually things work out very well for me when these two are on the turf for me. All right, so late pick 4, we got the leg 1 is going to be 1, 3, 5, 7. Leg 2 is going to be 4 and 6. And then leg 3, we all bet the stakes race. And then in leg 4, we go ahead and single out the 2. I feel that good about Velvet going into this race. And let's go ahead and see how it shakes out. What is that, Velvet? We'll see how it goes. But all in all, though, man, This is what it is. This is the premier sports betting show with the one and only Pop DiBiase, the primetime capper. And boy, oh boy, I'm really happy that everything's working out the way it is. This week, I'm about to be out of town, but I'm still going to be doing the show every day at 9 o'clock, maybe a little bit later, maybe 10 as well, too. But I will be out of town this week, so you guys will see some different scenery and everything. And then I got the green screen on the way as well, too. So more than likely, the show is going to go back to being more of a recorded show and everything like that. So pretty much you guys be on the lookout for that one as well, too. Also got some great vids up right now. We got the Big Wave boxing, so you guys make sure to check that out. Share that with your friends as well too. It's about to be the best boxing show in the world. I'm telling you, I got a Rolodex full of boxers, trainers, reporters, all types of stuff. So hopefully I can start locking these people in and getting you guys a great show as well too. So pretty much that's what it is, man. You guys go ahead, make sure what I always tell you guys, bet with your head, not with your heart. Get that money today. Let's end the week well. Me and clients have crushed it all week. I'm trying to go ahead and get us a sweep before we get to Monday, and hopefully everything works out the right way. Okay, so it is what it is. This is the premier sports betting show. This is your boy, the one and only Pop DiBiase, the primetime capper. Primetime Angles Live on IG, and I am gone.
Thank you for tuning into the Primetime Angles, the premier sports betting show, hosted by the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper. This is a PrimeWave media production, and go ahead and press that subscribe button.
From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave media production